Hi, I am Sulochana Amarasekara. Today I am going to teach you use case diagram. Use case diagram come under object oriented design. First, introduction of object oriented design. Normally when we design software, we separate functions with its data. That's method we call as a traditional method or structural method. But under object oriented design methods, we combine data with its functions. That's mean we put methods and its data together and consider that thing as one unit. Representing collection of methods and data as one unit we call as a data abstraction. That unit we call as a class. As example, we can think it as a suitcase. We can pack books, clothes and everything inside that suitcase. After that, we don't need to consider those things separately in traveling. Just consider suitcase as one unit, just like a class. And simply under object-oriented design, we need to identify classes and their relation. Finally, we need to document those things. Then characteristic of object-oriented design. First, objects are abstract, self-manageable entity. As an example, student class can consider as a single unit in programming, and we don't need to worry about the implementation under that class. We can use encapsulation principle to make class into independent unit. Encapsulation is method which used to combine methods and data inside the class. Third, under object-oriented design, we call functionality as a service. Under this, we don't have any sharing data and message passing used to connect two objects. Last, we can execute object parallelly and sequentially. Advantage of object-oriented design. Easy to manage because we can handle class as a one unit without considering inside implementing object are reusable entity. As example, we can replace previously created student class instead of creating new class. As last advantage, these objects are equal the object in real world. Because of that, understanding behavior of each object is very easy. Software engineers introduce new notations which used to represent system behaviors and architecture. These notation called as a Unified Modeling Language, in shortly UML. We can use this UML notation to represent our object-oriented design document. This language provides notation to draw 13 important graphs. Now we come to our topic, use case diagram. These graphs used under system analyzing stage in software development life cycle. We use this graph to represent requirement in SRS and necessary user interaction which need to process the system by giving those requirements. In simply, it represents service provided by implementing system and the user interaction under that service. Now we are going to consider the symbols which come under use case diagram. First, use case. Use case used to represent the service which we are going to provide under that system. Oval used to indicate the use case and inside oval we write the service name. Next, actor. Actors are the users or external system which made connection with implementing system. We can use human symbol to represent the person, rectangle to represent the external system. Inside the rectangle we write system name. Then relationship. Relationship is connection. We use simple line to represent actor use case relationship. Meantime, arrow used to represent the relationship between use cases. Last, system. Using dotted line rectangle, we can separate system from its outside. There are two types of use case connection. Use relation also called as a include relation. Second type, extend relation. Now I am going to explain these each relation detailedly. First, include. Some use cases use other use cases. In other words, when performing selected use case, it requires the functionality in another use case. As an example, when calculating employee salary, it requires or use the help of recording attendance use case. Now we come to the extend. Some use cases offer other use cases. In other words, the actor who performing selected use case can have those services which come under another use case. That means actors can't perform the service come under extend relation without performing selected use case. As example, the person who are making online payment can only have the pre-delivery. Now I am going to explain constructing use case diagram step by step using this example. Shanta is a software engineer. He is going to develop an automated house work operating system. This is it SRS. First step, identifying use cases. That means services come under implementing system. System users can open and close door using this system, as well as they can on off light and on off the greaser. At the beginning they have test password and there is option to change that password. But open and close the door require relogging the system. If users select switch on greaser option, then NIV icon appear on the screen. Via that icon we can set time for greaser. If user select that option, it will case to appear another NIV icon which is stand to set sound alarm. There is another facility. Under that facility you can ask for repair. Anytime Shanta can log on to the system as well as he can do the repair. But for the repair he need to relog in the system. The manager of the housing scheme have privilege to log in any system and check users password. But both these things require relog in the system. Using this slide I am going to summarize my finding. You can see here it contain all the services which going to provide by the implementing system. These are the use cases in our diagram. Step 2, identifying actors. Mainly this system used by house owners. Other than that, Shanta can use this system as well as manager use this system. In next slide I am summarizing my finding. According to that, we have 3 actors: house owners, Shanta, that means software engineer, and manager. Step 3. Under this step, I am going to separate services according to their actor. Open, close door, switch on off the lights, switch on off the greaser, change the password, relogging the system to open and close the door, set time and sound alarm for greaser, and require for repair done by the house owner. Software engineer can log into the system as well as he can repair the system. Manager can log on to the system as well as manager can check others' password and change the password. Next slide summarize that finding. First, house owner. He can open and close the door, switch on and off the light, switch on off the greaser, change the password, log in the system, set time, set sound alarm, and ask repair. Then software engineer, he can log in the system and do the repair. Last, manager, he can check users' password, change any house password, and log in the system. Among those service, log in the system come under 3 users. I am going to consider only one log in the system use case for these 3. as well as I am going to use one use case to represent the changing password. As a fourth step, we are going to identify users and extended relations. We know open and close require relogin. That's mean open close the door use case uses login use case. Software engineer required relogging before do the repair. That's mean repair use case uses logging use case. Finally, manager required relogging for see the others password and change the password. That's mean changing password and weave the password use cases use logging use case. Those are users relation. Next we are going to consider extend relations. You can see here switch on the greaser, provide other service, set time. In other word, switch on greaser use case extend set time use case. Likewise, set time use case extend set sound alarm use case. Those are extend relations. This slide summarizes all the findings which we need to draw the use case diagram. Next step is representing those findings as a use case diagram. Next I am going to draw use cases. Log in the system, change the password, ask repair, open close door, switch on off light, switch on off the greaser, set time and set sound alarm, repair, check the user password. Now it is time to put actors, house owner, software engineer, manager. Now I am going to draw the actor use case relation. House owner log into system, he changed the password, he open close the door and ask repair as well as switch on off the light, switch on off the greaser. We are going to consider software engineer. He can log into the system, repair the system. Finally manager, he log into the system, change the password and check others password. That is end of use case actor relation. Now I am going to consider use relation. We know change the password use logging use case. First, changing the password use case use login the system use case. Second, open close use case use login the system use case. Third, repair use case use login the system use case. Fourth, repair use case use ask repair use case. Fifth, check user password use case use login the system use. To now we finish use relations. Finally, we are going to represent extend relation. Switch on off the greaser use case extended to set time use case and set time use case extended to set sound alarm use case. Now you can see the complete use case diagram. Thanks. Refer your note for more information and try to complete activity 2.